Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, for joining. We are very delighted to have with us Vikram Singh. He is an avid life science enthusiast and a self-trained naturalist with particular interest in insects. He has an amazing portfolio. You can check lifemeetsthelens.com, and he has done some amazing work with the National Geographic Society as well, I believe. And he has been involved with City Nature Challenge earlier as well, when we were not participating as in a collaborative way on the national level. So thank you very much, Vikram sir, for joining, and over to you for addressing the participants to give us more insight about your work, and then let's talk about CNC and iNaturalist.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you very much. So I welcome you all. I think like a lot of people have joined from all over the country, and I'm very happy to see everyone. So is there anyone who is not comfortable in English? Like everyone understand Hindi, or should I continue in English? Like if I'm more than happy to talk in Hindi. I'm more expressive in Hindi. So, like, is there anyone who don't understand Hindi at all? Is there anyone? You can just write in the chat box. अगर कोई है जिसको हिंदी बिल्कुल नहीं समझ आती, बिल्कुल भी नहीं, लाइक अगर बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती तो लिख सकते हैं, अदरवाइज हिंदी समझ सकते हैं तो okay. So what I'll do, I'll use both the language. So thank you, everyone. So I'm from Himachal. So currently I've joined from Himachal. So the place where I live in, it's called Palampur. So it's a very beautiful place, but it's very cold here. So I already have a heater here. It's very cold here in Himachal. My work. So what I do, I am a naturalist. I also run my own natural history museum. So I collect different specimens like insect specimens, birds' nests, bees, wasp nests. So what I'll do, I'll unblur my background so that you can see few of the skulls I have in my background. So I'm collecting the specimens from the last, I think, 22 years. So I use my specimens to engage people and to share the biodiversity of my place. So this is my job. So I got few of the grants from the National Geographic Society also. I did my first City Nature Challenge in 2000. I did few more BioBlitz program which involves iNaturalist. So I really like to share about the iNaturalist. It's my personal interest to so that people can know more about biodiversity and iNaturalist. So this is my work. So currently I was in Israel. I was doing my second master's. So my second master's was in taxonomy. I was studying few flies, but I have to quit that work because of the war. So I'm here in India again. So I'll share my screen. So it will be more of an interactive session. So if you have any question, just raise your you can write in the chat box, or you can raise your thumb. I'll stop there and I'll answer your question, because it will I think I'll keep it more interactive, because that will be more useful. So anyone can ask any question anytime, right? So I'll just share my screen. So I made few slides, not very big slides. So City Nature Challenge, as you know, it will start from 26th of April, and it's divided into two parts. In the first part, you will observe and share your things on the iNaturalist, and then you will identify all the species you have documented. So how it started, like how City Nature Challenge, or how this program initially started. So in 2016, there were two organizations. One organization was a Natural History Museum of, I think, Natural History Museum of California in uh, I forgot the exactly name of the city. It's in Natural History. There is one Natural History Museum and California Academy of Science. So they both started this initiative as a as a competition between two cities. So during that challenge, like I think so around more than 1,000 people they took part in this challenge, and they have documented many species. So they liked it very much, and they thought, let's do it next year also. And like they were doing it continuously from 2016. uh, so this is how it started. So it's a volunteer, like it's a voluntarily based program, which runs by two organizations, National Museum of Los Angeles and uh, California Academy of Science. So they started just like just as a competition,
It is
uh,
San Francisco.
yeah, I'm really sorry. It's San Francisco, yeah. So so how it started, like in 2016, as you can see, there were only two cities. In 17, a few more cities joined, and it, like in 2018, it became international. So India has also joined in 2018. There were two cities, one from, I think, Maharashtra, Mumbai, and one from Gujarat, Ahmedabad. So later on, as you can see, uh, it became worldwide. So I did my first City Nature Challenge in 2021, and like last year, I think many cities have joined from India. So one iNaturalist has a very big role in this City Nature Challenge. So the story of iNaturalist was, in 2008, there were few master students who were doing their masters in computer science, I think, in UC Berkeley. So they designed this application and they use it for documentation purpose. A lot of people like this application, and they thought, why not to spread it uh, throughout the world. So a lot of people have joined, and later on, I think National Geographic also sponsored them, and slowly and slowly, lot many organizations have joined. So this application become very famous between scientists, uh, nature lovers, amateur naturalists. So this is how this application uh, become evolved uh, slowly. So this is like any other social network site where people they come together and they document and they share biodiversity around themselves. So it's a very amazing application. I think you might have already downloaded in your mobile phone. So I'll share a few of the screenshot that I have took from my mobile to show you how this application work, and later on I'll discuss all the questions you have already asked. And if you have any question during when I will show how to use it on the desktop version, so you can ask any question you want. So hey, so here I have took a, on the left hand side, you can see my screen. So there is a plus sign in your mobile phone. You can also check now. So when you click here, you will see these kind of options. So you can directly take photographs through your application also, but it will do, it will, it will slow down your process. So it's better to use your camera mobile, and you can later on you can uh, share photographs, like you can just take photographs from your mobile phone, and you can choose this option, choose image. So what it will do, it will access your gallery and it will upload the photographs. So later on, when you will upload your picture, so there will be option, there will lot of option, there will be lot of options, as you can see here. So what iNaturalist do, it will automatically pick your location from where you have clicked the picture, the date, timing, and I think exactly the, yes, the timing, date, and the location also. So what is the, like, here you can see there is an option called what did you see. So if you click this option, it will it will go through its uh, uh, already the photograph which iNaturalist have. So it will go through all the picture and it will give you the most closely option that I think that picture is. Like in this photograph, just looking at the flower, this application has suggested that it belongs to this family. So you can like if you're an expert, you can go to species level also, but if you're not, you can just pick this option and this will store your uh, uh, observation in your iNaturalist account. So this is how basically how this application works. It's a very easy app. It's a very easy process to document your observations. But there are few things that you have to take care while you are observing. Um while you are, you know, putting something in your iNaturalist account. So whenever you are going in the field, it's always recommended that you have to keep your location or your GPS on the on mode. Like whenever you are going, keep the GPS on, and try not to upload the domesticated animals or plants photograph, because that will be have of no use. uh, and if you are capturing a plant specimen, try to capture when it is in a flowering state. Like there are, I'll share few of the screenshot showing how the, like if you are capturing just the plants, trees, so it will not going to help much. So avoid misidentification also. I have a screen here also that that will help you to understand all of these points. So here you can see in uh, this observation there is no location. So suppose if someone wants to write a paper of, if someone is doing research on these wasps, so they will not going to understand from where this picture has been taken. So this picture will not be having any use. So it's always recommended if you will keep your phone GPS on. So here you can see there are a lot of pictures. Most of them, like I think there are nine picture, and out of nine, I think five pictures uh, they have only the leaves. So these kind of pictures will not going to help you know, whosoever is using the data. So it's always recommended whenever you are taking pictures, try to take plants photographs of the plants when it's in a flowering condition. You can also add flowers when the plant is in flowering condition. You can uh, take a picture of flowers along with the leaves also. Then it will be a more useful data. So like in this slide, you can see someone has just uploaded the uh, observation, and they have, because the person is very new to this application, and person has just selected the species name. So it's always recommended not to directly, if you are not an expert, try not to select the species name. So like if this plant, it belongs to gymnosperm, or if you don't know what gymnosperm is, that you know that this is a plant species, so you can write uh, in the observation section that it's a plant. So whosoever is like there are a lot of experts who like I think they on a daily basis they search iNaturalist, and whenever there is a new observation, they will help you to identify what you have already uploaded. So you can just write here plants. So it will help better instead of just choosing the species name directly if you're not an expert. So these are few of the things that you have to keep in mind whenever you are documenting your observations. So all of this data, iNaturalist data, it goes to a bigger platform which is known as GBIF. So it's a government funded organization which collects the data from the portals like iNaturalist and different portals, so that people can use the data anywhere and in whatever way they want to use the data. So if you are uploading the observations in the iNaturalist and you are not aware and you're not sure which species is this, so like if you randomly choose the species, so if someone else also, like if your friend also agree with this suggestion, then it will consider as an authentic observation and or research grade observation. So it will directly go to the GBIF, but it will be a wrong observation, so it will cause a lot of difficulties. So if you go to the GBIF website, you can see different kind of databases they have included in GBIF. So here you can see iNaturalist. So using the iNaturalist data, so far there are around 4,000 citations. So it's a very good way of documenting, and like scientists are using this iNaturalist application very much. So so I'll stop here for a few minutes. If you have, like, if anyone has any questions so far, they can write or they can raise their thumb. If anyone has any question.
Yes, Paul, you can unmute and ask the question.
Actually, it's not much of a question. Just wanted to say that if people want to upload plants, it's for ferns and stuff, they won't have flowers. So you can just record the leaves. And if the plant isn't flowering, like it's a angiosperm plant which has flowers, but it's not flowering in that season or something, you can just take a clear pic of the leaf, like upper side and bottom side, and just post that. Best cases, you might get it identified till genus or species, or maybe just family by professional identifiers.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes.
you don't have to like avoid observing them if they don't have flowers. Do observe them.
Okay. So Paul, yeah, it's a very very good point. So like what I have experienced so far doing a lot of these kind of programs. So there are a lot of students who what they'll do, they try to document as many species as they want. So what they do, they randomly take photographs of the leaves. So if if you are like keeping in mind that if you're taking a clear picture, then yes, definitely that photograph is very useful. Yes. So anyone else have any question? Yes, I'll share the presentation with you all. And yes, you can also see your observation in GBIF if they are research grade. So I'll explain what research grade mean. What does it mean? So like, so here on the iNaturalist, you can read all these things. So like, if suppose if there are 2 or 3 people, like suppose like in this is in this screen. So on the right hand side, you can see a beetle here. So I have uploaded this beetle, and I choose this beetle up to the genus level. So later on, there are few other observers. So they recommended that this observation belongs to this specific species. So whenever there are people who who agree with like if there are more than two people who agree with this single species, then that observation will consider as a research grade. And someone has asked a very good question that I'll also check the question. So they have asked a very beautiful question that how do we get experts to confirm our ID to make it research grade? Kobita from Hyderabad, he asked this question. So, okay. So, so there are a lot of curators in iNaturalist. So to check who is a curator, so what I do, like I'll share my iNaturalist account with you. So yes, so this is my iNaturalist account. I use the desktop version, so it's very easy, and we can actually there are many other things that we can do on the desktop version. So here on the desktop version, you can see a lot of people have some of the people who I follow. So this application shows the observation made by my whosoever I'm following. So here you can see people, they identify, they added an identification to an observation by somebody else. So yes, so I can like true bugs. So if you just click here, so you will see his name, like this is his account name, and here it's written like it's a curator. He's a curator. So iNaturalist have assigned experts who are in who are experts in their field as a curator. So you have to go through iNaturalist regularly. So what you can do if you have an observation and you have no idea like what you have observed, so you can tag them. So I'll share you uh, how to use this how to tag someone. So like suppose here you can see I can upload a picture. There is an option here, upload. So it will guide me to, suppose if I'll select this picture. So it will not pick the location because it's in my desktop. But if I uploaded this from my mobile, it will show the location also. So in the note section, what can I do? I just write @ and I know this is a beetle. And if I already know who is the beetle expert, I can just write. So I know that this person, he is a beetle expert. So I'll just copy his name, and what I'll do, I'll just write his name. So it will direct this observation will directly go to the this person's account, and it will that person will tell me the species name. So this is how I try to uh, uh, directly send observation to the experts, and through their through their agreement, I can choose my if more than few experts they have de like decided that this is the specific species, so that specific species will be considered as a research grade. So yeah, a lot of people. So this person, he's an expert on flies, he's an expert on beetles. So you can check all of these things, right? Yeah. So any more question? If you have any question. Any questions so far? Okay, so what I'll do, I'll choose the already asked question. So yeah. Okay. Kobita, I think I have given the answer to your question. If you are still if you think you want to ask
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Got
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks.
great. So Amrit Raha from Port Player, he or she asked how to add projects from mobile application. So uh, try to use the desktop version. So what I'll do, I will so here you can see there you can I just so in the community tab there is a second option called projects. If you select it, so you can search any project that has already been created or like someone has created this city challenge. So if I can write city nature.
Vikram sir, I think the question was about adding the project from mobile app. That cannot be done. We have to do it from desktop only.
Yes, yeah, because I think mobile version is to do like simple tasks, and because our RAM mobile has limitations, so that's why you can do it from the desktop version.
Yes. Even iPhone का जो app है उसमें there is not there is no option to check your messages, the message which we can send. We cannot do it from the iPhone app. So
Okay.
the apps have the limited functionalities in terms of projects and messaging.
Okay. So Neil, he asked that I'm not in India. Yes, you can be a part of City Nature Challenge, but you have to select your city because you will observe the from your city. So you cannot like choose India as your city. So but you can definitely be a part of this City Nature Challenge. Why? Okay, so this is also a very good question. Raghuveer has asked from Hyderabad, when do we use no media option? So Raghuveer, like suppose you are in the field and you have observed something, uh, but during that period of time, it's very dark. So you can just choose that option and you can write your observation, like whatever you have observed, because you cannot click a very like because of the light you cannot click a good picture, so you can use this method. Or sometime what happen, you have observed something but it turns very fast. So in that case you can use this option, right? So no media option is for these kind of situations. How to extract project data in different ways. So Venus, okay. So this you can only do from the desktop version. So like here, suppose this is my account. So you can choose the filter option. So here you can like suppose you want to uh, you want data from the last 1 year, so you can choose the okay, so you can choose this range, and suppose you want only insects, sorry, arthropods, so you can update your search. So you can see here is an option, download. So from this period to this period, whatever you have documented in arthropods, you can download it, right? So it's a very easy process. Okay.
Yeah, Vinesh Joshi sir is here, the cocoon. Does that answer?
Vikram sir, yeah, I know that I have tried to download the Excel of many of the reports. I don't remember the project or the person who did that, but I saw someone's nicely documented
Okay.
and nicely sorted thing in the iNet
Okay.
app itself on the
Okay,
desktop
so
side.
what you can do, like, suppose there is, like, I did City HSL in 2021. So here is the data. So you can see status here. So you can click here and you will, like, this application will generate this kind of things. So there are, I think I have explored so far, there are only this kind of ways. So this is one of the way which represents your data.
If possible, I will share.
Okay.
I might have saved one of that report. I will share
Yes.
with you once, if possible, because that was way too different. Because I am using these practices regularly, but that
Okay.
one was like out of syllabus for me.
Okay, no problem. So what you can
Whole
do,
different.
I'll at the end of the session, I'll share my Gmail, my Gmail and email address, and you can send me an email. I'll definitely help you with that. Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
In the chat section, Akhtar Ali is asking, वो GBIF के बारे में कि how can we save our observations in GBIF? Is this possible for us
How
to
can we?
see?
How can we?
See our observations in GBIF.
Okay. Okay. Data sets. Okay. So this is GBIF. So if you go to data sets here, it will show all the different online platforms. So here you can see eBird, catalog of life checklists. So all these are iNaturalist kind of apps or websites. Okay. iNaturalist. Okay, so these are research-made observations. iNaturalist. So if you go here, okay, yeah, occurrence 99. Okay, so you can, like, you have to, like, I think there must be यहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ definitely sort करने का option होगा, क्योंकि मैंने भी कभी GBF से metrics, taxonomy, gallery.
I think on the left hand side we can search the field and we can put some filters into here, etc.
Yes.
But
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
we got the basic idea of where to go and
Yes. Yeah. See here, like,
okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I think Ram Vikas was asking something. You can unmute yourself and ask, Ram Vikas.
Yes, Ram.
Also, Sonu Kumar is asking how to create a project journal with photos and tables.
How to create photo journal?
Project journal. Project
Okay.
में we have an option of creating a journal.
Okay. Okay. तो इससे पहले जो सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, मैं इसका आंसर देता हूँ, सोचता हूँ. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. सवाल पूछ सकते हैं अगर कोई. राम.
Yeah, Ram Vikas, are you there? You were asking a question. I think he is not connected. Okay. ठीक है. उसके अलावा if anyone else has any questions, you can ask here.
Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So how to extract project data in different ways? Okay. I think.
Yeah, this is okay.
Okay. Sometimes it takes forever. So if you are uploading, and like suppose you are uploading your observation and your internet is very slow, So that is the only, or your iNaturalist app has not been updated. So these two kind of यही दो दिक्कतें होती हैं हमेशा मैक्सिमम टाइम पे, अगर आपकी ऑब्जर्वेशन ढंग से iNaturalist पे अपलोड नहीं हो रही है तो। उसके अलावा कभी भी मुझे, और मतलब जितने लोगों के साथ मैंने ऑब्जर्वेशन अपलोड करवाई है, इंटरनेट इज वन ऑफ द मेजर issue. And second, if your iNaturalist is not up to date. The second question is very important.
इसमें सर मैंने एक और चीज ऑब्जर्व की थी, फॉर द न्यू यूजर्स, इफ दे हैव नॉट लॉग्ड इन into their app with whatever option, if they try to upload, it will show you uploading and it will keep you there only forever. So it is important for you to click the triple lines on the top left corner on the app and just make sure that you are logged in. If you are not logged in, it will allow you to click pictures and give an option to upload, but it will not upload before you log in. So just make sure
Yeah.
that you are logged in.
Yes. So you have to create an account. Yes. Yes, you're right, Ram. So the second question is very important. Is the information on the iNaturalist is up to date? So if someone can completely rely on iNaturalist data. So because as you know that there are around 12 lakh different species on that so far we have documented, and not everyone, like we need a lot of experts. So here on iNaturalist, there are a lot of curators who regularly update when, if they have created taxa, or if the previous taxa has been, they have created something new. So here you can see, so this is he's a curator, so they regularly update on iNaturalist. I'm not sure because that everyone who is an expert, if they are on iNaturalist or not, but if someone is regularly using iNaturalist and if he or she is a curator, then most of the people, they regularly update the taxa. So you can definitely check the iNaturalist, but I'm not sure if everyone is doing it on the regular basis. But still, like a lot of people, they regularly update if some new taxa has been created, or but it's a very question. I'll definitely going to raise this question to the team also, right? Yes, Ram. Sorry. Yeah. The cocoon. Yeah,
Yes,
you can ask your question.
Yeah, I actually just got the link which I already saved. There was a journal post by Karthik VS.
Okay. You can post it on the chat box.
Sure, I will just post it here.
If you do
Oh,
not-
oops. Just a sec.
Raghuveer have a very good question. Like, if you do not tag our observation to an expert, how much time does it usually take? Wow. So, Raghuveer ji, what it happens, like, if you have a very clear picture and you have choose, like suppose if you have clicked a picture of a plant and you have not classify it up to the level of like if you classify it properly, then it will directly go to the experts. So I think it will take, I cannot be sure, but if the picture is very clear and you have classified it clearly, then it will take only 1 or 2 days. Sometimes what it happens, like suppose if I have uploaded a picture 1 hour ago, there are plenty of chances that if there are experts, they just they uploaded their suggestion within few minutes also. Yeah, there is no clear-cut answer, but yeah, if your picture is clear and classify clearly, then yes. Okay. So this is the second project update. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So
This
what I'll do,
this was
Vinesh ji, what
beyond
I'll
my
do,
syllabus. That's
yes,
why.
I understood. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll share my email address at the end. We can discuss this thing, right? I know how to do it, right? I'll help you. No problem. Yeah. Okay. Because it will take a lot of time to explain all these things. Yeah. It will. Yeah. Sure. So, wow. So there is one more question. iNaturalist doesn't check if a picture submitted is original or not. So iNaturalist is not a person, like it's an application. So it's a responsibility of every one of us who is using this application. So a lot of people, they add like unuseful pictures also. So there is an option where you can flag it, and you can like submit it to the curators or who is taking care of iNaturalist. So there is an option. I don't know where it is. I'll see. There is an option. Yeah, flag as inappropriate. If you'll find any photograph which you think is not appropriate for the iNaturalist, you can check this tag. So it will, it will directly go to the person who is taking care of all these things. Yes. So, okay, yes. So this is our responsibility. I like from the last 2-3 years, I'm regularly doing like if someone has just took a picture of or the picture is not very clear, I regularly uh, do these things. Yeah. So this is our like if you are like I like iNaturalist very much, so I regularly do this. So there is one more question. Texa for ants, we have several identifier. Yes. Yes, you are right, Paul. Yes. Great. So, I'll share few more screens like how this like how iNaturalist helped me from the last 5-6 years to know to regularly document the biodiversity around my home. So from like there are I think 5 or 6 picture which I have uploaded randomly in the past, and later on what I have found that no one has ever documented like those picture like they were very new to the scientific world. So recently I took this picture on 11th of the August in Bangalore. So I thought these are just beetles, so I just uploaded this photograph. But later on, uh, I found that this was the first picture, like live picture. Like people have a specimen in the museum, but no one has seen any photographs. So this was the first picture. There are many other things like this. So I went to a trek near my home, and randomly in the evening I saw a very thin snake. So usually I don't take photographs of this, but I don't know why I took the picture and just uploaded on the iNaturalist. And later on, I have realized that so this was as you can see, this snake is endemic to India. Like it occurs nowhere else. It's only endemic to India. And people they definitely people have specimens of this snake in the past. People have collected these specimens, but no one has took the picture. So this was very like unique or very like interesting for me. Like whenever I uploaded it, I like it was a random photograph for me. But later on, I have realized that it was first uh, you know uh, live picture. So yeah, so same goes with this mushroom. So I was like I was in Israel, so I was just randomly going to my lab. and I saw these mushrooms on the path. So I took the picture, and later on I uploaded it on iNaturalist. So there was an expert in the museum where I was working. So they found this mushroom. They thought this is a very this mushroom doesn't occur in Israel. So what they did, uh, they asked me to collect these specimens, and later on they they did the DNA extraction and all those things, and they found what this species was. So there were like, so these kind of things makes me very happy and very excited whenever I upload or like explore my surroundings. So these small happenings excites me very much. So uh, I think if you are also like, अगर आपको भी कुदरत बहुत खूबसूरत लगती है, तो आप डेफिनेटली अपने आसपास की चीजों को ऑब्जर्व करो. एंड बहुत चीजें ऐसी हैं जिनको आज तक कभी किसी ने नहीं देखा है, बहुत सारी चीजें नई हैं. एंड एज यू ऑल नो दैट क्लाइमेट चेंज कितना जल्दी हो रहा है, और जब तक ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसके बारे में हमें पता ही नहीं है, और क्लाइमेट की वजह से वो जब चीजें खो जाएंगी, तो जब तक हमें वो चीजों का पता ही नहीं होगा कि क्या चीज हम खो रहे हैं, तो हमें समझ भी नहीं आएगा. तो मुझे लगता है कि बहुत जरूरी है कि हमें अपने आसपास की बायोडाइवर्सिटी जो है उसको रेगुलरली डॉक्यूमेंट करते रहें. और बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हैं जिनके साथ मैंने काम किया है, और पूरी दुनिया से बहुत सारा डेटा आता रहता है, बहुत सारे रिसर्च पेपर आते हैं जहाँ पे लोगों ने अपने घर के आसपास ही डॉक्यूमेंटेशन किया होता है, और वो एक न्यू स्पीशीज होती है. लाइक वी डोंट हैव टू गो टू अ नेशनल पार्क और टू द जंगल टू डॉक्यूमेंट और टू फाइंड समथिंग न्यू. So I have like there are few things which I have sorted. So this was a snail which was documented in 2014, and people, they have realized that they already have a specimen. As you can see here, there are comments. So but this was the first photograph someone has ever like clicked. So it's a very amazing thing to see. Uh, so like there are like high school students, they are documenting new species from their surroundings only. There are many articles you can see that people are documenting many things from their surroundings only. So iNaturalist is helping a lot. So good luck with your city nature challenge, and if you have any question, I'll be more than happy to answer about iNaturalist.
Acha, by chance, are there any people who are very new to iNaturalist and have never uploaded any observations? If you want me to give me a demo on the app, I can share my screen and show you by uploading one observation. If you want me to do that, you can like just show some reaction or put it in the chat box, or you can unmute and ask. Or if you have any other questions, of course you can ask. We have many people here. Okay, so let me quickly do that, the observation thing. So I'll share my screen from the mobile app. Okay, so this is the iNaturalist app which I have installed on my phone. You can see here. So these are my observations, species and identifications. Now you see the plus button in the bottom right corner. Okay, this one. So I'll click on this plus icon, and when I click here, it will ask me, do I want to take photo or do I want to choose image? Or I can also record in sound, or choose if I already have a recorded sound. So let's say I'll go to choose image, and I will select an app, and let's say I will select an image, and I have put it here. So you can see that the date and the place is already taken because my GPS was on when I took the photo. So the date and place is already taken. Now the second option which you see here, it says, what did you see? If I click on this, it will give me suggestions. It says view suggestions. So if I come here, it will take some time and then it will show. So I think as you can already figure out, this is people tree. Okay. So the first top suggestion, it says that this can be a sacred fig, Ficus religiosa, which is its name. So now you can also click on the arrow button here, or you can click on the tick. If you are sure that this is this species, you can click on the tick and it will come there. If I click on the arrow, I can compare my photo with the photo which are there on the iNaturalist. So you can see in the bottom, it shows that this is how the leaves of people tree is. And these are the fruits it is supposed to have. And these are, like some other photos of the tree. So I can go back and I can say yes. The first one is my observation. So I selected yes. And you can see the species is already selected. And then I can upload using the bottom, the tick mark you can see here. Just in case, let's say you do not know which species is this, or this is very hard for you to, confirm which it is. On the top, it says that we are pretty sure this is in this family, mulberry and fig family. So you can just select this one because iNaturalist is quite confirmed that it is this species. Even if you do not know that, you can just say this is a plant. So you can come here and you can say this is a plant. That's it. So just don't select the first or second, select the third one, which says plants, and you can click on the tick mark here. So once you do this and you click on the tick button in the bottom, then this will be uploaded as a plant, and then the people who are doing the observations, usually the first thing they do is search by plant or animal. So if they know this is a plant, the people who want to ID all the plants will see this there. And if you do not write anything, there is also one thing that if you want, you can also just leave it as it is and you can upload it like that only. Let's say I remove this. So this will go as unknown. But the only problem with unknown is that it will take quite some time before it is ID'd because it must be selected as a plant or an animal. So if you just, write here plant or animal, that will be very much useful. So you can mention here a plant and you can select this one. And this is more than sufficient. So I hope that is clear. Also, the one thing I wanted to clear was that on the top left, you see these 3 lines. If you click here, you see my username here on the top. This is because I am logged in. If you are not logged in, it will show sign in or login option there. So you have to sign in to be able to do that. And if you're facing any issues in signing in, logging in, or uploading observations, just take the screenshot of whichever screen you're facing issues with and put it in, there is one iNet help group in our Citizen Science India community. You can put it there. I hope that has cleared your doubts if you have not uploaded any observations so far. Okay, any more questions?
किसी को भी कोई सवाल है तो प्लीज पूछ सकता है प्लीज, क्योंकि बहुत मैं iNaturalist बहुत समय से यूज कर रहा हूँ और मुझे बहुत मजा आता है. अगर किसी को लगता है कि कोई डाउट है iNaturalist को यूज करते हुए तो डेफिनेटली सवाल पूछ सकते हैं किसी को भी, क्योंकि बहुत इजी एप्लीकेशन है. बट स्टिल क्योंकि पहली बार इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं तो मे भी हो सकता है कि नहीं आए चीज. सो मैं अपना यस सो यहाँ पे ये मेरा जीमेल अकाउंट है, सॉरी हाँ जीमेल एड्रेस है, मेरी ईमेल एड्रेस है और नीचे ये है मेरी iNaturalist की आईडी. सो इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन sir, like you just email me. I'll just you just email me your email address, so I'll help you with that. और ये मेरा iNaturalist email ID है. अगर आपको कोई ऑब्जर्वेशन ऐसी है जो आपको लगता है कि आपको नहीं समझ आ रही, तो आप मुझे टैग कर सकते हैं. मैं फर्दर जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं उनको आपके ऑब्जर्वेशन, जो मुझे लगता है कि जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं आपकी जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है उसके लिए, तो I can help you with that. You can write me email, like if you have anything to ask about iNaturalist, I'll be more than happy and I'm excited. कितने सारी cities हैं जो इस बार सिटी नेचर चैलेंज में हैं. 2021 में मुझे बहुत एफर्ट करने पड़े थे क्योंकि कोविड था सिटीज को इकट्ठा करने के लिए, बट आई थैंक राम, और मुझे लगता है कि उन्होंने बहुत ही खूबसूरत काम किया है। इतने सारे लोगों को एक साथ लेके आना एक सीरियसली में बहुत मजेदार चीज है, बट एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क भी है।
लेकिन
और
लेकिन सर आपकी लेगेसी है कि नानक माता इज स्टिल ऑन द लाइक वेरी टॉप पोजीशन। लास्ट ईयर नानक माता सेकंड था नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस इन इंडिया।
यस
एंड
यस
so yes, we अब बाकी सारी सिटीज के लिए नानक माता is a big
यस
inspiration. कि like for those who do not know, Nanak Bata is just a school in Uttarakhand, and those school students have been like giving a very tough competition to all the big cities. तो इस
यस
साल भी आई थिंक चैलेंज ओपन है वो स्कूल की तरफ से। आप लोग नानक मत्ता से आगे निकल के दिखाइए नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस में, नंबर ऑफ स्पीशीज आल्सो, दैट
यस
काउंट ऑफ द नंबर ऑफ स्पीशीज आल्सो गुड। विनय
यस
सर, यू वांट टू ऐड? Yes. Okay, everyone. So, thank you very much for joining. And also, we will have our next session most likely in January beginning, first or second weekend. ये हमारा रहेगा चित्रा मैम की तरफ से, and we'll cover biodiversity of India. So, little information about all the flora and fauna which we are expecting to see in India and different parts of India. So, this session will be from another expert, Chitra Shankar ma'am. If anyone else wants to add anything, you can unmute yourself and say or put it in the chat. Okay, so thank you very much, Vikram sir, and thank you very much everyone for joining. Hope that we all will learn together in this journey. Keep your enthusiasm for iNaturalist on. And in next 4 months till April end, we have a lot of sessions planned for you. We'll also have a trial CNC kind of thing, City Nature Challenge for India. And then later, after the CNC is done, we'll also have a couple of India-specific activities as well. So thank you all for joining, and let's meet again next month. We'll put in information about upcoming sessions. We'll also have sessions in regional languages going forward. एक हिंदी में अलग से रखेंगे. We'll also have in Gujarati, Marathi, and Tamil, Telugu, all these languages. We'll try to have these sessions. And we will also have sessions on IDing, because we have seen last year also that many observations went unidentified till the date closes. So before the results are announced, we only have like, let's say, around 7 days for the observation. So if we have more ideas from India, this will be helpful. So we'll also have sessions on IDing as well, so that our observations are ID'd sooner. So yes, that's it from our side for today. Thank you very much for joining. Bye-bye.
Thank you.